That's okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk Tuesdays. This is a weekly coaching and training call brought to you by the ATS companies. Um, I am super excited to introduce our trainer for tonight. She is working very hard on her PhD. She's a mom, she's a school counselor, and she's just an awesome friend. I'm grateful to have her here. And I'm not going to take up any more of her time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present or introduce to you Miss Shannon R. Clark.
Hello, everyone. I am delighted to be with you on this evening. Of course, my phone is going to ring. Hold on one second. Let me do this airplane mode thingy. I'm glad that y'all are here. Thank you so much for giving me your time, and I'm not going to waste it. I have come to you on this evening to talk about 13 things that successful people stopped doing. Of course, they stopped doing a whole lot more things than that. But where I am in my life and where I am on my journey, there are 13 things that I've realized I stopped doing to be as successful as I am today. Am I as successful as I would like to be? No. Am I more successful than I was 3 years ago? Absolutely. And it was because I strive to stop doing these 13 things. Now, do I still battle with some of them? Yes. That's why I'm doing the topic today. Because these topics sometimes fall right in line with where we are and what we're going through. Because if nothing else, ATSJR is a reality type company. You know, you're in it with us, you're in the trenches with us, you watch us, you see us, but we're very consistent as a collective. And so I'm going to consistently flow with the collective and give you these 13 things that successful people stop doing. The first thing that I have, and these are not in order of you do this first, you do this second, you do this third. This was me sitting down, thinking, getting my energy right, and just letting them flow to me. So the first thing I have is successful people stopped existing. They stopped existing. We get in the pattern of lack of success and we just exist. We just exist. Successful people stop existing and they embrace evolution. Me being a young Baptist girl, evolution was like a bad word. I'm a Christian. What you talking about evolution? Evolution is not a thing, it's a process. And so what I've learned in my adult life is we have to be consistently evolving. You never actually arrive. We use that as a cliche statement, or I can say you arrive alive. There are a lot of arrivals on the path of success. You never arrive and then that's it. You continue arriving. You continue arriving until you no longer draw a breath. And so you have to embrace as a successful person that you will consistently evolve. You will change. You will become different. Notice I didn't say better, because it's not that the you that you'll be 10 years from now is necessarily better than the you that you are now. You're an evolved version. So are you more functional? Yes. Do you probably have more money? Yes. Do you have more companies? Do you exist in a greater abundance? Yes. But it's because you continue to evolve. So stop existing and embrace the evolution of you. Number 2, successful people stop dwelling on lack. You have to stop dwelling on what's not working, what you don't have. I do 25 million cold calls a day and nobody responds. That is dwelling on lack. And if you tell the universe that that's what you dwell on, then that's what you will continue to get. And I don't know about you, but the only lack that I have experienced has proven me to be unsuccessful. And so we have to stop dwelling on lack. You have to stop dwelling on resistance. Tempest shared a wonderful video with us today from Abraham Hicks, and she gave a great illustration of what resistance really does to us when we stop to focus on it, when we could simply maneuver around it. And if you allow your inner being to speak to you, that's exactly what'll happen. But we don't do that. We allow the outside to speak to the inside and control the inside, when we should allow the inside to speak to the outside, the inside to maneuver the outside. But we as a people have been conditioned to trust what's outside of us more than we do what's inside of us. Everything you need to be a successful being is on the inside of you. And so you have to stop dwelling on lack. You have to stop dwelling on resistance. Number 3, successful people stop fitting in, and they began creating things for people to fit into. You have to get out of the spectrum of fitting in. In order to be a successful entrepreneur, I have to look like this. My company has to look like this. In order to be a successful person, I have to look like this. I have to do this. There is no have to unless you create it. You have to acknowledge the creator within you. My first point about evolution. Do you realize that creation and evolution go together? And have you ever embraced the fact that the first point of operational conditioning, the first point of us being merged as a collective unconscious, the first entry point of us becoming a system that would be controlled into poverty, was to tell us that creation and evolution are at odds. Creation and evolution are not at odds. When you allow yourself to evolve, when you allow anything to evolve, it becomes a creator. You cannot have creation without evolution, and you cannot have evolution without creation. They are not at odds. Please don't diminish my words to simply faith-based. I'm not even talking about church. I'm talking about 2 words. I'm talking about 2 words, creation and evolution. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. All right, number 4. Successful people stopped overreacting. We have the tendency to overreact. Somebody call you out on what you're not doing and you want to have a funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should be doing this. I should be doing. We don't need a funeral. Don't overreact. Just respond. Successful people have mastered the art of responding. When you overreact, you waste time on poverty. When you overreact, you waste time on things that don't even deserve your energy. You waste time on what you didn't do. You waste time on whatever offended you. You waste energy. You ever been driving and somebody did cut you off and you overreact and you call them all manner of evil and they can't even hear you, and you just exerted a ton of energy that didn't do anything but zap you? That person going on up the road about their business. They don't even know you mad. Successful people stop overreacting. In that same video that I talked about with Tempest, and it's so divine that it fits in, Abraham talks about having a knee-jerk reaction. And she says that's what we do. We have a knee-jerk reaction to emotion instead of controlling our energy to where the emotion doesn't even control us, but we control the emotion. It's all about energy. You remember going to the doctor as a child and they get that tool out, it's rubber, and they knock on your knee and they tell you, relax, don't use any of your muscles. I'm gonna hit your knee and I just wanna see what your leg does. That's what we allow society to do to us. Because if I constrict my muscle, your little tool ain't gonna make my leg move. But if you tell me release all tension and release all control and release all power over my body, then whatever you do to me, you're gonna get a reaction. But if I choose to not allow your little tool to make my reflexes act, then I'm in control. I have my power. Stop allowing people to take your power away from you with their little tools. You're not sitting in a doctor's office. You're on the path to success. We literally go through life like somebody has that little tool and they come and they knock one of your buttons and boom, there go that leg. Have some control. Successful people have self-control. Number 5, and I'm so sorry. Number 5, successful people stop lending people money that don't pay them back. Hello, lights and walls. If you are continuously being zapped for cash by people in your life that never pay you back, you will never be successful. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. They're going to keep coming to you for their little $5, $10, $500. And if they never give it back to you, then that's you hurting you. And successful people don't do that. Stop lending money to people that do not pay you back. Number 6, stop. Successful people don't show up for people that don't respect their time. The reason why you're not on the platform you wish to be on is because you keep lending yourself to people who don't respect your time and don't respect your talents. I am in no way saying be arrogant, be uppity. Oh, if you don't start at 7:15, I'm not speaking for you anymore. But if a person has called you to be on their program for 5 years and every time you get there, they start 30 minutes late and keep you 2 hours longer than you've been there, they don't respect your time or your craft because they are taking money away from you. And anybody that takes money out of your pocket has no desire to put money in and doesn't respect the talent that you have to bring it to you. So stop showing up for people that don't respect your time. The most liberating thing that I've ever done was leave when my time wasn't being respected and telling that particular organization or that particular person, no, I can't come back. And yes, they missed me when I was gone. But I also made more money by leaving. So stop showing up for people that don't respect your time. Number 7, successful people do not keep misery company. Successful people do not keep misery company. You have people in your life that are always miserable. And you're their pillow buddy, you're their couch buddy, you're their phone buddy. They come sit in your chair, they come to your office, they call you in the middle of you being productive. And because it's your BFF or because it's your husband or because it's your mama or your baby daddy, oh, I have to answer the phone. No, you don't. No, you do not. If you know they're always miserable, and you will notice patterns. When you are on the road to success and you are changing your energy and you are moving up in awareness, you will notice that when you get in your groove and you get in your flow, a name is going to pop up on your phone. But let me tell you this, when you begin to ignore it, they will stop calling. Because what you've shown the universe is you prefer to respond to their misery than you do to your success. But when you stop answering the phone and focus on your dreams, then you tell the universe, I want my dream more than I want their misery. So stop keeping misery company because successful people don't do that. Number 8, successful people stop choosing to be occasionally lazy. We have been conditioned by this world to feel like if we work and we put in our 40 plus hours a week, child, every once in a while, I deserve a me day. I want to stay in the bed till 11:30 and don't get out my pajamas and eat ice cream and go get my nails done and go shopping and spend a whole day not doing anything productive. That is called classical conditioning. That is called being a part of the collective unconscious because that keeps you mediocre and that keeps you poor. A genuine me day is me spending a day doing everything I want for my dreams. Can I do that at home in my pajamas with a cup of coffee? I sure can. But am I going to Netflix and chill all day because it's a me day? Absolutely not. There's no room on my trajectory of success for that. Does that mean that I don't watch Netflix? I watch it all the time. Documentaries fit on my success pattern. I love watching documentaries. I love watching some series because I learn how to speak to the world by watching them. You better believe that anything you catch me watching on TV, there's some kind of Shannon factor in it. There's something in it that's perfecting my craft or perfecting my talents. You have to know something about what's on television. You have to know something about what's on the radio in order to captivate an audience. My music I accidentally took myself off the thing, and y'all heard a song I was listening to. I like the song, but I'm more so listening to it so when I hit my young crowds, I can hit them with it's a vibe. Because it is a vibe, and I get that. But what kind of vibe is it? Is it a vibe? Is it a successful vibe, or are you just fitting in? Because I'm not listening to that song because it's the latest. I'm listening because I control my vibration. And when I go to speak to this audience, I can turn that thing and tell them it's only a vibe when you learn how to control your vibration. When everybody can't push your button. When you vibe at a level of success that your dreams mean more than your reaction. So, successful people, stop choosing to be occasionally lazy. Change the way you do your me day. Ladies, you don't get a moo-moo and house shoes day. Men, put the gray sweatpants away unless you're putting them on to be successful. Okay? Okay. Number 9, successful people stop being unhealthy. And this is something that I've recently embraced. Y'all, we do have to take care of our bodies. And for me, it is not easy. However, when I tell the universe it's not easy, the universe gives me more of what is not easy. And so I have intentionally, within the last couple of weeks, said, I love my health. I love my body. I love what I put in my body. And it's helping. It's helping. But successful people are not unhealthy. Now, you would have to define success for yourself. When I say success, yes, they have money, but they also have happiness. And I don't know about you, but sometimes it's hard to be happy when your joints are hurting and when you can barely breathe and when you are struggling. And sometimes those things happen to us because of decisions that we make. Now, some people are born with different things. I am in no way diminishing that. I am in no way glossing over that. I am just saying that if you are healthy, you have the activity of your limbs and lungs, then you owe it to yourself to take care of them. Successful people do that. Number 10, successful people don't ignore the homeless. They don't. If every time you walk by a homeless person, if every time you drive by a homeless person, if every time you see someone standing on a street corner, you pass them up, then you are stuck in poverty because you think you're better than them and you're not. Reach into your pocket and give them some change. Go into a store and buy them some food. Well, they ain't gonna do nothing with it. That's not your problem. It's not your problem. You can't overlook them. If it helps, every time you see a homeless person, remember Tony at 6 years old. How many people do you think walked by him and just thought he was some little bad kid on the corner, but his ribs was touching his back? How many people walked by him and felt like they were better than them? 4 years ago, it would have been me. All I tell myself is I wouldn't walk past a child, but as an adult, yeah, oh, well, they did something to get there. But then I was almost there. So successful people don't look past the homeless. They don't feel like they're better than them. They are full of philanthropy. You have to give. You have to give. And you can't be selective with it. They don't look poor enough, or they look too poor, or give to the homeless. Number 11, successful people stop counting likes and hearts. They don't wake up every morning and count how many likes a post got, or how many hearts, or who did this or who did that. Unless it's part of a sales funnel, unless you're counting them because they bring you money. If every morning you wake up, you grab that phone and you're scrolling through your timeline and you're checking things, and if it ain't about the money, then stop it. Stop it. Likes and hearts don't mean anything unless they're putting money in your pocket. Number 12, successful people don't put their family last. You don't get to say, I'm striving for success so I can't be there for you, wife. I'm striving for success so I can't take care of you, children. I'm striving for success so I can't come see you in the nursing home, grandma. Can you do it all the time? No. But do they come completely last? Absolutely not. Your family should always come first. And does that mean come first at the mercy of your success? No. But do you neglect them? Absolutely not, especially if you are in a marriage with someone. You don't get to leave your spouse unless you leave in your spouse. Now, you getting a divorce, that's one thing. You don't get to leave your children. Successful people don't leave their children. Not at all. And last, number 13. Get off this line before y'all hang me up. Number 13, successful people stop being ungrateful. If you are not grateful, if you don't express gratitude for every single thing in your life, then you will not be successful. Because when you demonstrate ungratefulness, the universe will continue to give you things that make you demonstrate that ungratefulness, because you have told the universe, I want to be ungrateful. When you demonstrate gratitude, you will get more things to be grateful for. It's that simple. When you are ungrateful, you don't get the things that you want because you're not grateful for what you have. You get more of what you don't want. When people are successful, they get that I'm going to be grateful for everything. Every single thing I'm going to demonstrate gratitude for. And then they realize and they experience the overflow of abundance of more things to be grateful for. Ladies and gentlemen, these are 13 things that successful people stop doing. You can plant better. You can dominate. I have enjoyed being with you all today. I'm going to open it up right now for Q&A. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. Let's talk about these 13 things. Tempest, you can open it up. I'm ready. Huh?
I'm saying you got it.
Oh,
You
okay.
open it up.
Okay, questions, comments, concerns. I ain't saying complaints because that ain't me. You ain't gonna complain to me. That's Rev. That's double, triple certified. You can complain to him. No, I'm just playing. Whatever you have, let me hear it.
Shannon.
Hi, who is this?
It's Michelle.
Hi, Auntie.
Okay, well, I got number 10 down. I'm good on that one.
Oh, yes, ma'am. One red shoe got it going on.
But I need work on the rest of them. I just want to say thank you, because you said it nicely, but seriously. So I was able to, I took notes. I was able to receive everything, but I got a lot of work on 12 things to do now. So I just wanted to, I want to say thank you very much, Shannon. Thank you. I took notes. I was getting me a list together now. How do I start this? So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, if there be any.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Care Bear. aka best publicist ever. What's up?
Thank you. I just wanted to thank you because you pretty much, as Michelle put it, nicely slapped me in my face.
At least I did it nicely.
Yeah, not once, not twice, not 10 times, but all 13.
Oh,
So
come
with that
on.
being so with that being said, I just want to thank you for waking my eyes up to me. And I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Doc. You did an amazing job.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're amazing.
Thanks.
Shannon R. Clark,
Hi, friend.
friend. Now, the last time I had to speak, you asked what was in the food. Okay, so what is going on over at the counseling office at
Y'all
school?
not feeding me. That's the problem. Them kids feeding me. That's what the problem is.
My goodness. Well, thank you so much for this. As always, you continue to grow and to shine and to teach and help us, whether gut punch needed or not. But I do appreciate everything that you have said. It is an eye opener. It is things that you must continuously work on, things that we must continually work on to be successful. We have two role models within this business university, our CEOs. All 13 things that you said, they follow. And so we have the right leaders. We just got to get in line, play, follow the leader. I've always heard that it's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Gotta copy the right cat.
Thank you so much, friend. Love you as always.
You're welcome. I love you too. Anybody else?
Dr. Clark, did you kill it or what?
Hi.
You know what? You was killing it, and I was driving at the time. I was trying to screenshot the notes and everything.
Anthony
and
Lee.
I wanted to say.
Is that Anthony?
Yes, it is.
Yay! Hi.
Hi. I wanted to say everything you said was coming, but coming ain't so common nowadays. Sometimes we need to hear it. We need to look at ourselves in the mirror. And what really killed me, when you say with the guys and stop sitting around with your gray sweats on, I was driving, I got my gray sweats on.
That's okay. You being successful though.
Yes, I know, but it just reminded me. Like I say, common ain't so common no more. Yeah. And that's why we need these calls. We need to sharpen each other up and remind each and every last one of us it's in us. But it's also up to us to bring it out. You only can do so much. We have to go the extra mile. We can't be common and lukewarm nowadays, not if you want to be successful. You want to be ordinary, you can be ordinary. You can be average any day. And it's not easy. And you're just letting us know we have to take that extra step. And we can't wait for no one to do it for us. We have to do it. You can give me all the knowledge in the world, but if I don't apply it, it doesn't mean anything. So I just want to say thank you. And I'm so glad I made this call because the devil is busy, but also the devil is a liar. So thank you again.
Amen. You are welcome. Thank you. I appreciate your words, and you always add so much value here. So thank you very much. That means a lot. Next, anybody else want me to hear their lovely voice?
I'll speak up.
Hi, Deaunna.
Hello. Been a while. Been on. Got a lot going on.
It's good to see you.
Well, I keep saying lately that the stars are in alignment, and me tuning in tonight is proof positive that the stars are surely in alignment. Every day, for me, seems to be a new miracle of some sort. And everything that you said really echoed for me, because a month ago I was pretty much wallowing in some self-pity and ready to throw in the towel. And I got back to practicing everything that you talked about. And I can't tell you how awesome I feel mind, spirit, body. out of bed in the morning at 5 o'clock again and getting my day started. And, you know, I'm focusing a lot on not what's going on with my bad health, but making my millions. And my daily routine outside of what I have to do to prep myself for my inevitable future with a double lung transplant, I am not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how to maintain my path to success again. And everything that you mentioned, today one of the nurses noticed my tattoo on my wrist. And she said, "What is that?" She says, "Pay it forward." And something as simple as that, I've always lived by. And during the period of time that I got away from it, I thought it was the end of my life. And I'm back to it. So attitude of gratitude every day. Paying it forward every day. Working. You know, there's no excuse. And if I ever hear somebody say, "Oh, I don't feel good," or "I'm too tired," or whatever, you know, I walked into therapy today after 5 hours of doing work at my computer before I even went to therapy, and they start out by saying, "How do you feel?" And my word was fantastic. And I'm amongst people who are near death. So I think that attitude has every single thing to do with success in every aspect of your life. You're in control. And I'm glad to do that. Pick a good night for it.
Deaunna, I'm so glad that you're here. I needed to hear what you just said, and you are such an inspiration. You're going to be dynamic. The world has already experienced you, and this comeback, my goodness, I'm just so happy that you're here. And I really appreciate your words, because it's not always easy to speak from your life, from what you're actually going through. And so I'm glad that you got on tonight, and I'm glad that this was in line and in alignment with where you are. That really makes me feel great, and I'm glad that you're doing better, and I can't wait for what's to come from you.
Miracles just over the horizon.
Yes, 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 yes. Love you dearly. Thank you so much. Devil Certified, I hear your issue with your volume, so I guess I'll give you a pass for not being able to say what you need to say. I'm just playing. Thank you, brother.
No, I'm here. I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it, man. Look, you just literally did some parenting. You said, "Child, you was bad. Let me spank you and talk to you at the same time." You remember when your mama used to whoop you and talk to you? That's just how I felt. I felt like you was whooping me and talking to me at the same time. But I thank you for it, and I appreciate you for it, because it's right on time, and it's very necessary for what I need to hear for where I'm going. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You are welcome. You're welcome. I know people will let me know when you need a spanking, so I guess you've been doing all right. I'm just playing.
I've been good.
Thank you so much. You're doing amazing, 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 amazing. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody else out there in
Hey,
Zoom?
hey, Shannon. This is James.
Hi, James. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing well.
Hey, I want to bless Deaunna.
Of course.
Before certified, bless her heart. She's awesome. Her words were powerful.
Yep.
And for you, Shannon, I didn't get any of the notes because I'm driving, but this is what I wrote down. Only focus on what you really want, because the universe will give you what you ask for. But I scratched out really want and put need. And the need is like where you're speaking on the spiritual plane. The really want is on the physical plane. So it's like how they're saying whooping and the discipline at the same time. I feel like you're breaking it down where you're allowing it to be like in the spiritual realms and down to earth at the same time.
Thank you. I appreciate those sentiments, and I appreciate you. I believe we talked briefly last week too, because you were in the course as well. So you're on the right trajectory, and I'm looking forward to what's to come from you. I need to go snoop and see what you're about. I haven't been able to snoop you out yet, see what you have going on. Let me go see what James Jackson III is up to. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for your comments and for your path that you're taking with this company. Anybody?
I lost a little bit at the end of it.
Oh, I broke up.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that you're going to be checking out my content, which enjoy.
I am going to go check it out. Yes,
ma'am. Also, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, I just want to keep doing it, and it is awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else? Okay, Tempest, I think that's it.
Okay, I just want to say thank you, Shannon, because although someone said earlier that both the CEOs of this company do all 13, I don't, but I am grateful for someone to punch me, and I'm grateful that I'm in a place to not just receive it. I'm grateful I'm in a place to actually apply it. I'm tired of receiving messages and doing nothing with them.
A word.
And it's just time to do some things differently. Transparency moment, you actually said something that the universe has been slapping me in the face with lately. And of course, you're the confirmation that I needed to hear. I think you said stop allowing people to take away your power when you were talking about overreacting. And I know I give people power that ain't for them. I get stuck in what people do. So this is like the third time today that this good old universe has dropped that in my face. So thank you for being the third and last time I hear you, universe. Okay, thank you for being, thank you for doing that. And then also I want to tell everybody that Antonio and I talked about Shannon's role because she's doing a PhD. She's working at school. She's a mom. She got 11 things going on every day. And her time is stretched, to say it lightly. Is that fair? Stretched.
Very fair. Like a rubber band around a ponytail.
So we talked about what to do with Shannon, and we asked her if she would be more of a facilitator. So expect to see a lot more from Shannon. Expect to hear from Shannon. Expect to learn from her. But I'm grateful. I don't know. You always do a great job, but today you were like spot on with it. So I don't know what you was doing over there this week, but it definitely showed. And I'm truly grateful for you, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Tempest, so much.
You're welcome. I have nothing else to say. That's all I'm going to say. Antonio, do you have a word? If not, I'm done.
He looks like a word. He is just in a zone. So unless he frozen, he don't look like he have nothing.
He said he's frozen, but he doesn't have any words.
I left him speechless. Hallelujah.
Tempest. I think my phone is.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, this is Felicia. Hi, everyone.
Hi, girl.
I honestly didn't have nothing to say until I heard Tempest share hers, and that's kind of, I feel, where I'm at right now, and it's just having someone take my power is where I'm at right now. And it's just, I don't know, I'm in my emotions right now, so excuse me, but I want to thank you for that word. I'm going to leave it like that and just say no more.
Well, Tempest will always be the one to bring it out. She's so much full of just everything good most of the time, because she's not going to let me get away with saying all the time. But Talisha, you know that we're here for you. I haven't been as much, but I do hear about you, and I do give you the best energy that I can give. So just know that you're in a good place, even though you don't feel like it. And I'm glad that you were on the call tonight. And reach out. Football season is over for me, everyone. So I will be more present, because that just took a whole life out of my life. So thank you all for being here. And I love you all. I wish you all the best. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing. And do what successful people do. That's it, Tempest. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. You can unmute yourselves and say goodbye if you like. I will see y'all around.
Bye.
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 Peace out.